In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to register a domain name. Now, the way this process normally works is you go through a company that's called a registrar. And a registrar is simply this. It's an entity that keeps track of who owns or who has registered which domains. So they know which domains belong to who. And there are many registrars, and you can go through various ones to register your domain name, but I'm going to use one that you've probably heard about. And if you go up here to your web browser window, and up here in the address bar you type in www.godaddy.com, you will go to the home page of GoDaddy, which is a domain name registrar. Now, in order to register a domain name, you need an account. So if you start right here and you register it this way, you'll end up creating an account on the other end of the registration process. If you click up here, you can create an account before you register the domain name, and it's basically this big long form that you have to fill out one time, and most of it is pretty much like what you've run into before. The only thing that maybe you might have a question on is this part right here, this PIN number. This is for calling in, and as it says in the yellow box there, if you call in, they're going to want this PIN number so they know that you're who you say you are. So you might want to keep track of that PIN, and when you create a PIN, maybe use a number that you can think of, or a code that you'll be able to give them when you call in. But you'll see here that there are some fields that are required with this little star by the field, so you want to make sure you fill all those in. But after you get those filled in, you'll get an email sent to the email address that you specify right here in these fields. And when you get that email, it will have your login information in it. So if you want to pause the video now and go ahead and create your own account on GoDaddy, or if you already have an account, you can log in. If you're logged in, then you're probably looking at this screen right here, which is basically what you see when you log in. It takes you to this screen. So as I mentioned, we're going to be using the domain name Branson Landscape, but I wanted to show you what happens if you try to register a domain name that somebody already has registered. So let's try BransonLandscaper.com, and if we hit go, you'll see here that GoDaddy goes and checks its records. Then you'll see that it lets us know. It'll say BransonLandscaper.com is already taken. Now if you want to see who owns it, you can click the who is here, and it'll give you a list of information that tells you who owns it and so on and so forth. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to register this other domain called BransonLandscape.com, and I'm going to hit go, and it will say BransonLandscape.com is available. It's $12.99 for 1 year. Now I can register it for multiple years, or I can do it for just 1 year. I'm just going to do this one for 1 year, but if you want, you're welcome to do it for more than 1 year. So I'm going to add this to my shopping cart, and then it gets put in over here. I'm going to continue to the registration, and it's going to try to get me to register more variations of that same thing, but I don't want those, so I'm just going to click no thanks, and I'll click no thanks. It will take me to this screen. Now it wants to know, do I want to register this for 5 years? Well, in this case I just want 1 year, so I'm going to change that to 1 year. I'm going to leave it uncertified. You know, if you want to certify it, this box right here will tell you what that means, but you know, it's not required for you to register your domain name. So I'm just going to click next, and I don't want this, so I'm going to click next, and I don't want this, so I'm going to click next. And now it's telling me that I'm going to have some expiring soon. I'm going to tell it no thanks because I don't want to renew those just now. So here's my total. My total is $13.17. I'm going to continue to the checkout. And this is where I would fill out my information, but I've already got a payment, a form of payment on registered with them, so I'm just going to check that and place my order, and it will let me know that I have done it and everything is fine. So now I should have my registry or my domain name registered. That's how you register a domain name with GoDaddy.